Did you forget? There are actually more than 100 Pokemon to choose from throughout the series. Or did you forget that some Super Mario Bros. Levels have hidden exits leading to new areas? Or that the second boss of The Legend of Zelda is completely impossible? We started work on this video 1 day ago, when we forgot gaming. So let's jump right in with some Pokémon facts. Despite common belief that there are only 150 Pokemon, there are actually 1,025 different species available. Did you forget gaming fans may have also heard of the 151st Pokemon, Mew? There's a popular rumor online that a player can battle Mew by surfing to the truck in Vermilion City and checking underneath it. Did you forget gaming was not satisfied for details, so we surfed to the truck ourselves. However, when we arrived, even after checking the truck from every possible angle, we found no evidence of Mew ever existing. Not only that, but we checked every other tile in the game too, and none contained the mythical Pokémon. In an interview, Shigeru Miyamoto said, "Miyamoto is Miyamoto, and Nintendo is Nintendo." Then, he laughed. Stay tuned for more information on Mew as we find it. And now for a game that needs no introduction, Super Mario Bros. Developed by many who would go on to become industry professionals, the original Super Mario Bros. Is seen as one of the first stage-by-stage platformers. But did you forget that in the original 1985 Super Mario Bros. Game for the NES, Mario can access a secret underground tunnel to reach brand new levels? According to a gamer who would prefer to remain anonymous, but is Elijah Wood, players can reach the tunnel by taking the elevator up to the top of the screen at the end of World 1-2. And moving past the warp pipe that takes you to the ordinary goal. Then, Mario is given a choice between 3 levels. The first, World 2-1, is an outdoor level filled with Koopa Shell chaos, and a springy surprise to those gamers capable of making it all the way to the end. The second, World 3-1, is a Moonlight Tango with the Goombas and Koopas, also featuring the Hammer Brother enemy, and Goomba. And the final and most challenging level, World 4-1, introduces the Lakitu enemy, who will drop Spinies on Mario's head as he ascends a series of platforms. Watch out, gamers. Rumor has it that these levels are connected in some way, but Did You Forget Gaming's researchers haven't been able to prove exactly how. Now, Did You Forget Gaming would like to posit a game of our own. Which of these 2 games is the direct sequel to Super Mario Bros.? If you said the game on the left, that's correct. But if you said the game on the right, that'd also be correct. In fact, there are 2 games called Super Mario Bros. 2, the one on the right actually being Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. A bit of a misnomer, as Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels actually only contains 1 level that is impossible to complete due to a glitch in my controller. Now, let's switch things up. Which game is the game that was the Super Mario Bros. 2 on the left? If you said the game on the left, that's correct. But if you said the game on the right, that's also correct, since it is Doki Doki Panic, the Famicom game later reskinned into the North American version of Super Mario Bros. 2. In an interview, Shigeru Miyamoto said, "I managed to create Donkey Kong." Then he laughed. But Super Mario isn't the only Nintendo character with mysterious and even downright disturbing secrets. For instance, ever since its release, confusion has been widespread amongst the Legend of Zelda community over what exactly its title means. What, or who, is Zelda? Is the leg end a foot? Where is Av? But newly translated 10,000-year-old Japanese magazines, found buried under Chicago, may put some of this confusion to rest. In actuality, Zelda is the name of the princess that the player battles through 8 perplexing dungeons to rescue, and Link is the name given to the playable elf boy. Beetle is the name of the shopkeeper, Tingle the name of the fairy, and Friday the name of his horse. We still don't know exactly which developers worked on The Legend of Zelda, since the credits are hiding behind the ludicrous second boss Dodongo, which proved too difficult for our staff members. In an interview, Shigeru Miyamoto said, "What?" Then all he could do was laugh. But the truth is out there, and if you can beat Dodongo and the rumored Ganon boss fight, leave a comment below. And now for a game that has no introduction. Punch-Out! Did you forget? the game Punch-Out for the NES is real. And now for this episode's random piece of trivia. Late at night, after contacting a veritable plethora of various industry insider sources and starting work on the script for the video you're watching right now, our vision became swimmy, and we soon awoke to discover we had fainted onto the floor. We assumed this was nothing serious, but Did You Forget Gaming was not satisfied for details, so we called our GP ourselves. They asked us if we'd been drinking enough water. We said no, and, long story short, it turned out it was just dehydration. As of recording this video, we here at Did You Forget Gaming have been drinking much more water, up to 2 liters per day, and have been feeling much better for it. Did you also forget what day it is? Or the simple pleasures of an amusing sketch? Check out the links on screen for more. Oh, and never forget gaming.